Good morning and welcome to Vlogtober day 14, I think I'm on. I seem to have lost count at the minute. Anyhow, as you will have seen from yesterday's vlog, it was all go yesterday. I also went to the vets and the cuts on her neck weren't deep enough for stitches, which is good. And she had a shot of antibiotics. But other than that, she's fine, which is a good job. But yeah, Adele's still keeping her in though. I don't know if she'll let her go back outside again. There's obviously some cat out there targeting her, I think, really. We had this once before a few years ago. There was this beautiful, big, fluffy white cat that used to come around up the street, and it was forever attacking her. Then it sort of disappeared, so I don't know what happened to it. But Adele's theory is that since Tabby's gone, this is why, because Tabby didn't get neutered until he was about a year old, because obviously 14 years ago we didn't know a thing about cats, so we didn't know. So he still sent it. He used to send everything. You know, you'd come and park the car back outside the house and he'd be out there and he'd have a good old sniff and he'd scent. So he had his area where he used to potter and scented, obviously, which kept the cats away. We very rarely had any problems with other cats, hence why Charlie and Elsa have always seemed to be safe. But so we think that is why, because Tabby's no longer here. The scent's gone, so other cats are coming into the area. I'm wondering if it's a male cat. That's why it's sort of targeting Elsa. But I don't know. We're never going to know, are we, really? Anyhow, Salem, I mean, they had a quite even yesterday. As you'll have seen from yesterday's footage, they were asleep a lot, but I got lots of nice kitty snuggles with Salem, which was lovely. It's not often we've had a cat that likes to have cuddles. Tabby was the one for his cuddles. Charlie likes a bit of a fuss at night. He always likes it at the wrong time when you want to go to bed. But no, he has, because he's got his collar on. He sort of settles down, he's quiet, and he's had lots of kitty snuggles. But his eye, to me, his eye looked a lot better this morning. I took his collar off, gave him his breakfast, and he was bouncing around the room like a crazy kitten, like he has been. So he's fine in that way. It's just when the collar goes on, he's quite subdued. So he's actually off to the vets today, so they can have a look and see how his eye's doing. So hopefully there is improvement. But you know, I'll let you know later on today. I mean, he's not going till about 4:30, so I will have time to pop it in today's vlog. Right, you know, it's a bit of a relief to actually come to work. It's like I can chill out when I'm here. But no, I must admit, yesterday evening was quite chilled, really, because like I said, they were just me and the kittens, and they were pretty good. Not too much crying. Once they were out of the cage and they'd settled down, they were asleep and they were fine. But yeah, so I did get a bit of sock knitting done last night, which it's probably still in my handbag, so I will get that out a little bit later on and share what I've done. I have got a few plans for today. We'll see what we can get done. I've got to pack one or two orders, yeah. And what else have I got to do? Oh, I brought a bag down that needs the binding stitching on by hand, so I'm hoping to get that done while I'm here. And like I said, a little bit of sock knitting. Even if I can just get a colour in, that's like 5 rows, I'll be happy, because it just means I'm on my way. I managed to get the cuff finished last night, which was good, and I started on my first colour. Then I had to put it away because obviously the kittens were a bit lively then, so that was that. But no, I'm pleased I managed to get something done. So I think what I'm going to do now is make a cup of tea and yeah, get on with some packing. So I'll see you soon. Oh, before I forget, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who left such lovely comments yesterday. I will reply to every one of you as soon as I get a moment. But yes, thank you so much. It means a lot to me that you know, people care and people leave comments. It's always nice to read. I think that's the best part of blogging, really. Are the comments that people leave. So somebody went past them and I got a funny look. Well, as you can see, I'm in my sewing room at long last. I've escaped. Salem's gone off to the vets with Kevin and Adele, so I'm making the most of having a little bit of sewing time. Jake is looking after Bramble, which is good. So I'm home, cup of tea, large mug, so I'm good to go. So I've just got the embroidery machine on. I've picked a design out, so I am going to be doing the Sanderson sisters. I think I'm going to make like one of my flat bags for like English paper piecing or whatever, because it's a quick stitch out, because it's only basically the outer edges in different colours, so but it looks really nice. So now I've got to sort out some threads. You never know, I might even get a finished object done today, which will be good. I don't know. Anyhow, I'll just put my tea down so I don't knock it over. I thought I'd just share my sock update. Now, I actually managed to get a little bit of knitting done last night. Not masses, but I got the cuff done and I've got 2 rows done on the first colour. So that was good. So I'm hoping to get a bit more done tonight. Just looking at that, have I made a mistake? No, I don't think I have. I'm not unpicking it if I have. So yeah, I'm going to be working on that a little bit later on, because well, one of us will be kitty sitting again later. We're like on a rotor, we're floating it out. I must admit, considering I didn't go to bed till, it must have been gone midnight last night, I was out like a light and I slept until my alarm went off this morning, which was good. So I felt heaps better this morning, because I felt really tired last night. That's trouble when you sit around doing nothing now. You get tired. Well, I think I do. Obviously the kittens have worn me out. But I definitely needed that tea. Anyhow, so I will share with you what I'm doing. I will show you the design. Yeah, so we'll see what we make. Well, that's the machine embroidery side of things done. So now I'm going to see if I can actually put the bag together, because I don't think it'll be long before they're back. So that's the finished design. It's turned out rather nice. And I'm going to use some of my pumpkin fabric for the lining. So now we'll see how far we can get. Well, that was the nicest couple of hours I've had to myself for a few days. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I feel so much better now. Anyhow, I finished my bag. I've got a nice orange zip there, and I've got that lovely pumpkin fabric in there. And there they are. And I've used, I don't know if you can see it, it's a needle cord. And it's got the sparkle in there. And just sparkle's not picking up, is it? Oh, that's annoying. But it's a very delicate sparkle and it's really nice. So that is going to house my Halloween yarn. So that'll be, yes, I don't know when I'm going to get that balled up though. I haven't really got anywhere to put my Swift. So I usually sit it on the front room floor and get my little ball winder out and just sit there and do it, but not much chance of that now. So yes, I might have to wait until they've gone to bed and then I can get it out and wind it up. But no, I'm really pleased I've managed to get this bag made, and yeah, so I think really for me now, I mean, times are getting on, it's like 6 o'clock nearly now, so hopefully they're back, unless they've gone shopping. So we'll see how Salem is, and I think it'll be an evening in front of the telly, mostly playing with the kittens and seeing if I can get a bit of knitting done and maybe a bit of hand sewing. It just depends what mood they're in. But I think I'm going to have another look on Netflix and see what films are available still for sort of autumn Halloween. I was thinking maybe, if it's on Netflix, The Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy, because that's quite a good one. I like that one. So yeah, it would be nice to see how many sort of Halloweeny, spooky, gentle spooky movies there are on Netflix. So yeah, so if anybody knows any good titles, anything I can have a look for, you know, drop me a link down below and I will go and have a look. So hopefully I'll catch you all a little bit later. And I've just finished watching a really nice film. I couldn't find Haunted Mansion on Netflix, which I was a bit disappointed about because I wanted to watch that. But I have watched, it's called Autumn Dreams, and it's basically a love story, but it's really nice. Obviously set in America, and the pumpkin farm, well, pumpkins and lots of sort of Halloweeny bits, but romantic, and it was really nice. Not seen that one before, so yeah, I'd watch it if you've got Netflix. I thought I'd just give you a quick update on Salem. He came back from the vets and he's sort of been given the all clear. He's not got to go back again, thank goodness. The cone's off and he's just a crazy little cat. All he's done since he's come back home is race around like a lunatic, and they've been play fighting again, and we have to keep separating them, and we've ended up having to put one in the pen while the other one's out playing and then swap them over. So I think they're going to have to stay separate for a little bit longer. I don't know whether they'll settle down. Well, Bramble seems to be a little bit calmer, but she wants to play fights, and we can't afford to have his eye getting scratched again. Otherwise, he's going to have to put his cone on, which is not going to like that. But yeah, everything's looking good, so that's one good thing. So now life might get back to slightly more normal than it has been. So I think I'm going to call it a day now. Another short vlog, I'm afraid, but Yeah, that's it. So I just want to say thank you for joining me today, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Bye for now.